So somebody was asking about when I'm going to complete this, that I should just try as much as take it from the analysis down to visualization so that they have this whole feel of how it all comes together. So I'll use this video just to explain. This video will have a couple of pauses in between so that I don't want it to be so long. So let's just go. The last time we were able to do all of this, come up with our calculated view. So let's do analysis. Let's look at a scenario whereby we want to do analysis that has to do with maybe day of the week. We want to see the best performing day. Maybe the advertising team came to us and they want to know when to do the next advert. So we want to tell them do it on Monday, on Tuesday, Wednesday, on Thursday, based on what we are seeing in the data. And we want to see which the state distribution according to state. We want to see distribution according to age group. So these are the three things we want to do. So this is how I work. For every KPI I'm doing, I always want to have a new sheet for it. But if it is a secondary KPI, I like combining both primary and secondary KPIs in a single sheet. For each primary KPI, I like having a new sheet. So let's just do our first analysis that shows age distribution and profit. How much profit do we make from these three age distribution? So let's go. Um, we go to insert quickly, pivot table, go to inserting it on a new sheet. We want to see age group and profit. So this is showing us that age group and profit. This particular age freshers, this is what they bring. This is what they bring. So let's quickly throw in a pivot chart from this to just show the distribution of the three age groups and hit on OK. We have this as easy as that. It's telling us that um, the oldies, from what we can see now, you can quickly see that we get more money from the youth than the fresher than the oldies. So whatever we are selling is focused on the youth and the younger guys and less focus on the old people. So let's do the same thing for um, before we do the same thing for the others. Let's quickly do this. I like naming my sheets so that when I want to connect them later, it's easier for me. So let's rename this to um, distribution of profit by age group. So how does profit go around by age group? That's what we have. So next, let's see by days of the week. Um, let's see what we have by days of the week. I want to quickly insert these. Come to my pivot. Add a new pivot here. I want to see days of the week. So let's pick up days of the week and let's look at sales instead of profit. How sales varies across days of the week, you can see. So best performing day, let's quickly calculate for best performing day. But before then, let's have total sales. Total sales here should be equal to days. Let's melt it into currency. Then let's say best performing day, which we can see is Wednesday. I hope the spelling is correct. Wednesday. And at how much is Wednesday performing? Um, 16,800 on Wednesday. Then let's say other days. So I want to do it in percentage. So other days will definitely be um, the total of whatever we have, the difference between it and whatever we have on Wednesday. That's what it will be. Then let's calculate this in percentage. Let's see. So it will definitely be whatever we have on Wednesday divided by the total sales. So let's make this um, an absolute referencing instead of relative referencing. So we can easily drag this down and have this. This will go in percentage and for precision, maybe two decimal points. So on Wednesdays, this is Wednesday and other days, and these are the percentages. Um, let's have a donut for this that shows us what we have. Let's add the data label. So you can see on Wednesday and other days. Wednesday alone is bringing in this, and other days join together, bringing in that. So one other thing I should quickly have maybe add to this is to show a distribution here, how it's been distributed across the days. So these two should do for now. I think we now have three charts. I think it's okay. Three charts is okay. So let's move to visualization. Before we go there, let's just quickly take a look at it. We have three KPIs that we have checked. We check for profit according to age group. We have sales according to days of the week. Then we have sales according to state. So these are the three KPIs we just really want to throw into our front end. So to make a front end is very, very easy. A dashboard in Excel is easy. Just create a new sheet for it. Some people like using this straightforward, but I prefer going to my view, taking out the grid lines behind it so that I have this whiteboard kind of view and I can keep working with it. So when you want to do the visuals, you have to be worried about the data you are the colors you are combining. So know the brand of company you are representing and know the kind of colors they use within their brand. Imagine you are doing something for Glow and you're using the yellow MTN color or the blue, just know their brand color and work with them according to their brand color. So the next thing we want to do, I like having a backdrop. So let me just select all of this. If you don't know how to combine colors, go to this site color hunt dot io. You see how colors are being combined, all these color palettes combined together, but that's not what this video is all about. So I have some colors I have already. So i want my I want my fill color to be this color. So I have a background color. I like having shapes to be inserted, um, and shapes will serve as a frame for all I have. So let me have a shape here, and yes, this is the design I want to go with. Design I want to go with something like this. We have these are our header section, and we have some summaries here, maybe talking about total and profit. We have a title here. We have some charts here. Then we have our controls there. This is just the design I want to adopt. So let's see how we can make it happen. Looking at what we have, quickly, if you want to duplicate, just hold on the control button and drag down. You quickly duplicate whatever you have. Very, very easy. So I want to bring this. This is working on the layout now. I want to work on the layout now. Have this to this place. So let me just pause the video and work on the layout. So these are what I have at the end of the day is looking similar to this. So the next thing we want to do is have our title here, have some summaries here, then have our charts here. So just our title writing is just same thing, just a text box. So we'll just come to insert, we come to our text box, we place the text box here and just write whatever we want to write. So I'll pause the video and do that quickly. So this is all we have at the end of the day, just a couple of text there. The title, we want a summary here, total profit, total sales. Our charts are going to be coming here, and then our controls for interactivity are coming here. So let's start from here and take the total sales. Make sure you're selecting the text box and make sure your cursor is not blinking. So convert it into a formula. Go to equal to here, go to where you have this is talking about sales. So let's look for our sales sheet. These are our total sales and hit on enter. So it's just referencing like in Excel. It returned it for us so that anything that is happening on the analysis is reflecting on your dashboard. It makes it dynamic and interactive. Let's do the same thing for profit quickly. Go to equal to how we're doing our profit distribution. We go to doing our profit distribution analysis. Then we are yet to bring out our profits. So let's quickly bring out our profit. So we've brought out our profits just by referencing it from the pivot table here. So let's connect it quickly back to our dashboard. You select your text box here, put an equal to, go to wherever you are doing the profit analysis. Then let's pick this. So it's telling us that these are total sales, these are total profit. Then let's bring in our chart. The first chart we are bringing in has to do with sales distribution by city. So let's look for where we have it by state, by city. Just a little bit mistake in the spelling, but still the same thing. So let me just come here, copy this, come to my dashboard, paste it somewhere, and bring it into where I want it to be. And basically, that is that about that. Just do a little bit of edits here. Let me see. I don't want to fill. I don't want a borderline for this. For this guy, I don't want to fill. I want to maintain the borderline. And for the bars, each of the elements you're working on, you can edit them the way you want them to be. So let's have a solid fill for the bars. And let me change the fill color to maybe the darker color I was using on the background. It works. Then for the text color, just go with these are very dark color, very dark color, very dark. So it's interesting. So sale distribution by city. So let's bring in the best performing day of the week analysis that we did. Same thing. Where did we do it? I think it's by profit. Profits. Okay, by this. This is the best performing day. Just pick up your chart, go to your dashboard. So whatever you are bringing from your dashboard to your from your analysis to your dashboard is responsive. So anything you do to it at the back, it comes to the front. So same thing. I'll quickly edit. I'll quickly edit and pause and edit this. So we have this. We have this. We have some summary here for total. So let's just add a control, maybe a slicer. Let's add a slicer here. Let's add a slicer here. Yes. So for you to add a slicer is quite easy. Um, you go to insert, you go to slicer. I want to add a slicer based on age group. I want to see how age group affects everything. So this is it. Copy the slicer, go back to your dashboard. Let's paste it here and let's quickly edit it to match with our design. So these are our slicer. Now, if you are testing out the slicer, it will only affect the analysis. It will only affect the chart in the analysis sheet where we made it. So we have to connect it to the remaining guys. But let's try it with fresher. Fresher. So you can see the only thing working is sales. Nothing is working on profit. So let's connect this to all the sheets we have. So you right click on it, go to private table connections, connect to this, connect to that, and hit on OK. So automatically, if you want to see how much profit does freshers bring in, how much sales do we make to freshers, which of the days are they performing, and across the states, how these are the things we want to see. So on fresher alone, you can see we have them Sokoto or your so meanwhile we can add data labels to all of this on oldies. We have oldies buying more on Wednesday. But in just 3 states, Sokoto, Kaduna, and I think maybe Ekiti, then youth. Youth are bringing in a total profit of around 10,000 with a total sales of around 52,000 to them. And they are more active other days compared to Wednesday. And these are the states they are active. Oldies, more active on Wednesday. They are buying more in 3 states and they are bringing in a total sales of this. And freshers, has distribution close to youth. They are more active on other days as well. This is how you check. You create a design from analysis down to your front end and make it interactive. So I know it's a whole lot of process that needs. The more you work on it, the better you get with how you arrange your things and move things here and there. So if you want a full tutorial or you want a mentorship on this, you can just stop by our place at Toyotech ICT Solutions, number 1 Gongola Road, Chalawa, Bana, Kaduna, or you can send me a message online, or you can always arrange something, an online class to discuss. So, yes, again, in summary, it is as easy as gathering your data, cleaning your data, processing your data, analyzing your data, and bringing it to visualization. You spend most of your time at the point of cleaning and processing. So, if you're able to clean and process properly, analysis becomes easy. And if you're able to analyze your data properly, visualization becomes easy. So that's basically what we have um, at the end of the day. So let me just add a little bit of data labels to this so that we can see how the numbers are changing at the end of the day, and it's easier for us to take a look at it. You can see. So it's that's easy if you ask me. So see you in the next couple of videos. Bye for now.